Hey Stampers, Gaynor again, and I've been having a play with my new items, and I made a triple step card a while back now. It was a 6x6 and it had 3 steps. So I've been having a play. I wanted to make something different, so I added gatefolds to the front. So I'll show you my beautiful card. It's this one, using those beautiful new papers. I don't know if you can catch all the glitter on the letters. I've gone over with Winker Stella, and it's held, it is a little bouncy, but it's held together with a magnet, and it opens up like this. Absolutely gorgeous. You could have it, you decide after you put it together if you want it that way round or that way round, but you have to decide that before you put your letters on. So I just thought it was adorable. Do you remember I made it with it? I think it was the teddy bear on it. I can't remember. But I did the stepper card. So I added, like I'm saying, gatefolds. But what I'm going to do this time, instead of adding them on the back like this, I'm going to tuck them on the inside, hoping that gap closes a little bit more. And because it's going to get covered up with the designer series paper anyway. So, but you can always write a panel on the back as well, or for you know, to add a panel on the back to hide. Oh, mind you, I'd leave that blank, but the one that's tucked on the inside, you can still write your message on the back. See, beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. You could even maybe write to and from here, or just like I say, use that panel on the back. But like I say, you can have it this way round. You're not governed to it. It's up to you. I chose to have my steps that way. But what a gorgeous card. And this is using 2 lots of dies. These dies are from the art gallery set. It says, just want to say, and then it's I miss you, happy birthday, congrats, good luck, sorry, thank you, yeah. And then this one also is love always, and it's the shadowing dies, absolutely gorgeous. So I used Pretty Peacock. It doesn't say that colour on there, but it matches that paint. It does say on the packet, Bumblebee, Flirty Flamingo, Merry Merlot, Mossy Meadow, Night of Navy, Old Olive, Petal Pink, Pool Party, Poppy Parade, Pumpkin Pie, So Saffron, Terracotta Tie and Whisper White. They've missed off the Pretty Peacock. So typo. So I'm going to show you how I made it. It's so simple. It really is very, very simple. It looks lovely. And I must say, if you were to put designer series paper here, it would take up one whole sheet of designer series paper, which stands up beautifully. And you can have it pretty wide as well. So love you always. And I would, like I say, this is going to be one for a special occasion. I've got all the measurements if you want to pause, and I will put them on the blog though, under the post, so people can go and have a look there. But what a beautiful, beautiful card. So I'm going to show you now how I made it. I used the magnets, or you could have even devised a little belly band and had that sliding on and off, but I prefer that being attached. I think it's just adorable. So lots of cardstock. These are for my words. This is for the back of, that's the same size. That's for the words to be cut out. This is an 1/8 of an inch bigger all round. This is where we're going to attach our things. We've got 7 pieces at 1 7/8 by 1 7/8. We've got 2 pieces at 3 7/8 by 3 7/8. This is 3 by 3 and 3 1/8 by 3 1/8. These are for the inside of my card, which is on the ones I attach, and they're 2 7/8 by 5 7/8. Like I say, these are for the words, and these are 2 7/8 by 5 7/8 as well. And this is 1 1/2 by 2 7/8. So I've already scored my cards. These 2 panels are 3 1/2 by 6, and you score them both at 1/2 inch on either end. And then I've already cut and done mine as well. But what you do is take your trimmer and you go in 2 inches, come down, is that the way? No, this way, that's it. Do apologise. Right, you go in 2 inches, you score down to 2 inches, then you move it along to 4 and you score it down to 4, and then you flip and repeat the process. Go in at 2, score down to 2, go along, score it down to 4, and then you move that, you go in at 2 and you cut from 8 to 4, flip that round, put it in at 2 again and cut from 8 to 4, and you get like your stepping card there. And the easiest thing to do is just think mountain, 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 valley, 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 and there's that stepping motion. So now it's up to you. Do you want it this way? You could have it this way. You know, I am going to burnish my marks now. Give them a really good squeeze in just to make it nice, and for the closures I'm going to have the steps that way, I think, this time. Yeah, I think I will. And then we're going to burnish our gatefold section. I don't know who the lady I copied for the original stepper card, but it was, oh, I did it ages ago. I can't think. Well, I've still got it in the drawer, I think. But now we're going to attach these right along the edge, so giving us that gatefold mechanism. But don't forget to lift that up when you come to attach, because we want them to close. You will have a little bit of a gap, but you know, not so much. Perfect. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So let's do some attaching. I'm going to use actually tape and glue, that way I can have a little bit of wiggle space, and I know my card's not going to fall apart. So I didn't say it would, but you know, it's best to be on the safe side. And the other one. And if you didn't mind the pieces being stuck in at the back, like my first card, then just fold the opposite way. Running your block along there as well also helps to remove any air bubbles. So over time the heat can't get under there to pull them off. And if you get any overhang, just pull it back on itself. I'm just pulling in any bits that are hanging over the top, and get my glue out. When you use glue and tape, you get a good bit of resistance, so you double in your chances of it never coming apart. Because if you're anything like me, I keep all my cards. So right on the edge. Perfect. Glue on my fingers. Mucky pot I am. I haven't done much crafting since my mother-in-law passed away, bless her soul. But I've got to get back into it. You know. Otherwise I think I could sit in mopes all the time, and I don't want that to happen. Because I do love my crafting. make sure you've got no sticky edges. And I've gone for Mossy Meadow this time because my other, I would have had to chop up another whole piece of cardstock. So, and I had already had this in my scraps bin. But you could subsidise the cardstock for the inside with designer series paper if you wanted, but that'd take up a whole sheet. So close and close. Oh, perfect. Oh, it's overlapping a tiny little bit actually. It's right along the edge. I'm not bothered about that actually. So I think when I close my card, I'm going to have my sentiment on this side. Actually, it doesn't make any odds, does it? So now this is where I've got to add. I'm going to make sure. Oh, what have I got that for? That's the wrong piece. We're doing Mossy Meadow, aren't we? Again, it's making boobs already. There it is. And this is 3 by 3. Yeah. I'll keep them then for my words. This is going to get glued onto my white cardstock. More die cutting than anything this one is. And our strip of designer series paper. Aha, a magnet first. So I've got these tiny little magnets, they're dotty. I mean, look, tiny, tiny, tiny. Going to add that on the back. Pokey tool, there you go. And my designer paper. Because this section then is going to get glued down. So I want a piece of tape. My goodness, can't be good. Perfect. Oh, I can't do that yet. I've got to attach one of my designer series papers first. I want that on the front. Beautiful paper. Absolutely stunning. Absolutely gorgeous papers. So now I'm just going to remove that a sec. Just while I glue this down. And I want it roughly about in the centre. The other one I did, oh look at that, perfect, just give me a little border there as well. I actually put the other one on dimensionals, but not this time. So now we attach this. To our card. There we go. Before we attach our designer series paper, on the other side, absolutely gorgeous paper, both sides even. got any old designer series paper they want to use up before the new stuff comes out, make a few of these cards, because this will really eat away at your designer series paper. So let's make sure we got that nice on there, and then it's holding our cards together. Perfect. We'll add our letters, and then it's just a matter of attaching. So I mean, you could leave them the right way if you wanted to, but then your letters inside wouldn't show up as nice. So that, hence the reason I've done it like that. So let's do that again. Right, do we want it that way? Because we can have it that way if we wanted. I'm going to stick to this way. Perfect. And a paler one up there then. Beautiful paper. I can see me getting a bit more of this if I'm using it like this. So just get your card up right. Just give yourself a nice little border all the way around. Perfect. With those bits in now, I mean, you could do layers if you wanted to layer to cut down on the designer series paper, but no, beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. And then these, I'm just going to line them up with my card. I can't remember how I had it now. Ah, that's right. Miss one. Pick out the beautiful ones. So that's can go there as a plain. That's gorgeous flower. That's gorgeous flower. And that's got flowers on. And that can go that way. So organise your little bits where you want them. So you see all those beautiful things on your card, and you can just line them up with that designer series paper there. Yeah, I think I said when I was doing the unboxing video that literally this paper can just speaks for itself. It's absolutely striking. If you want smaller borders, you can do, but I love it like this. Hence the reason I've had the card stuck on the inside, because I would have used way too much paper otherwise. Beautiful. Last piece, and then we can start putting beautiful. You could always fast forward me through that bit if you want. I won't be offended, I promise. So, absolutely gorgeous. Love it. So you can go along and burnish again if you want to keep things flat. That's just bits off my fingers. So we're going to set this to one side now, just while we work on our other bits. So white. White. Right. Let's get our little machine out. Oh, there's our 2 panels for the inside. I'll put them on in a minute. Blimey, it's stiff. Oh, at least I know it's cut through. I definitely need to keep that eye. Gonna knock all the bits out. Because they all come out separate. Beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. There we go, we got those. Can't remember what's that. Oh, it's just what I've cut off now, isn't it? Yay. Right, I now need to the always. Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah, that's right. The always and the love. Oh, I wonder if I've got enough space on here for that. I'm going to keep turning these over. No, not quite. That's too small. Gaynors needing paper. There we go. I'm just using up the scrap bits, so quite static as well. I don't want it too stiff there. That pops that there. And then, woohoo! We want the white now for the love, and it always. I wish it had some suction on the bottom. Knocked the little bits out of those. The L is separate. Poke all the little bits out. Very static. And then I've got some Whisper White spare here, and I want to cut out some of those tiny little flowers as well. Gotta make sure it's square on. That gives me four little flowers all in one go. So cute. There we go there. Oh, it's noisy, sorry about that. Right, I think we've got everything now. So, I need the eye. It's all about gluing it in now. So, put a dot of glue on there. I know it's really tiny, but it's worth the effort. Once you've got your eye in place, the rest of the wording is not too bad then. You could always add your sticky strips on the back and just peel it off, but just want you could spread some glue on your hand like I've done in the past. It does dry clear though. To say love you always. Cute or what? Perfect. Except I'm covered in glue. Let's pop these on these now. I love the background. You could get yourself a glue sponge and do it that way. Beautiful. Perfect. Love it. This one's all together, so that's what I like about this one. Just have to dot in the right places. And I just turn it over and press it down. Like, it will dry clear. Oh, love it. So let's open our beautiful card up. And then, do you think that looks right there like that? Or should we have the love there? It won't fit. Or we could just have love you always. Always love you. And then I'm going to glue that down anyway. People read the messages out, they want to see them, don't they? So beautiful. Always love. And I'm putting them on the slack because I think it looks really cute. And then I've got the word you. And I'm going to do this in, I'm going to do it in the Pretty Peacock again. So we've got, just want to say, love you always. Cute, 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 cute. And I'm quick with my cloth. I get that all that off. No staining. So now we've just got to add our beautiful panels on the inside. But like I say, if you want to use designer series paper, be my guest. But you will use one whole sheet of designer series paper. So to save on that, I just added the panels and then dotted those beautiful little flowers all over. Perfect. Put my cloth away. Here's those gorgeous little flowers. I cut loads out on the last one. I mean, you could do more than what I've done. Just rub them together. 1, 2. I'm just showing off these new products. And I can do some on the other side. Oh, it's got a lot of glue on it, that one. So what I'll do with that one is just rub those two together. And then add them in. Oh, it's so cute. Right, let me get that in there for a second. I grabbed my Wink Stella and didn't do it on the inside of the other one, but I'm going to. Just carefully brush over the letters. You could also dip the Wink Stella pen in an ink and brush that over if you want, but just going all over the white stuff. beautiful. And then you can just go over these ones as well. Doesn't matter if you touch the cardstock underneath. It's all sparkly. Perfect. And even if you wanted to, you could grab yourself some gems. Some tiny little gems. I've got a little box down here with some little coloured, some blue little gems, some pink, some older ones. Oh, those little yellow dots, they look nice. Pink pearls. Little blue ones. Colour them in any colour you want. Beautiful little round stone. Oh, it's lovely. Little pearls. I don't know what to use. Let's just decide quickly. I think those little yellow dots on this one. Just scatter them. That is so cute. Isn't that gorgeous? I love it. Don't know why it's dark in here. And then this one, you can add these blue ones. One. And look where it is, it's just come off. I'll glue that on. I've got glue dots here. So if I put that over the top and then peel that off. Should then be able to stick that back down. Perfect. Love it. So there we go. There is my card for tonight. I do hope you like it. Give it a go. If you do, don't forget to show pictures in our Facebook group if you're in there. If you're not, if you're new to our Facebook group, come on over. This is the one I made earlier. This is the one we've just done now. Tell me which one you prefer. Do you prefer that one or that one? Or do you like them all the same? So, I'm going to say thank you. Till next time. Love to you all. Bye.